How do you like that music, that Christmas music by Milton Paredes? Catchy, isn't it? This is Marianah Lourens met Kuns in Vermaak. Yes, Marianah Lourens with art and entertainment. First, I want to just tell you about a special event. If you're anywhere near the Sundays River on the 21st of December, then have a Christmas cabaret or enjoy a Christmas cabaret presented by Marlies Boyens Barnard, our own home girl from Taberga. On the 21st of December, it'll be in the Sand Dunes Hall. Tickets will be 100 Rand for adults, 80 Rand for kids under 13. It'll be cabaret style seating, so bring your own snacks and drinks. Tickets will be at the door. I asked Marlies and she said, yes, everyone is welcome. It's quite a big hall. So a Christmas cabaret with Marlies Barnard Boyens, or Boyens Barnard as you want to say. You will also find it on Facebook. 21st of December 2022. If you're anywhere near the Sundays River, it's the Sand Dunes Hall, and tickets 100 Rand adults, 80 Rand kids under 13, cabaret style seating. Bring your own snacks and drinks and enjoy. Now to my guests. Dit is Marianah Lourens met Kuns in Vermaak. Yes, Marianah Lourens with art and entertainment. We are here in the upstairs foyer of what used to be the Opera House. Now it is Mandela Bay Theatre Complex. And you'll hear some noises. It's effects. Because we're in the theatre, after all, you always have sound effects. Doors banging and now and again a voice shouting out. But I'm so excited because I am here with some of the Isakhono Award winners. On my left, I have Thandile Petshwa. And he is a writer. He writes, he does research, and actually, I must say, looking on your Facebook, I can see you've got something to say about everything, Thandile.
Yes, they say so.
Hi, Thandile. Because you don't make just a comment, you write a whole story.
Yes. Just to put context to things. I always say that it's really in the detail. You know, everything is in the detail. The gist is in the detail. So that's why I ensure that even those who would normally misunderstand something if they hate what I say, they will hate it justifiably. If they like it, they will like it justifiably. So that's the intention.
That is so true. Let me quickly switch to Dumza Maswana. And yes, I see I've got a fellow radio presenter there.
Yeah.
He's with Mhlobo Wenene, and who doesn't know Mhlobo? Everybody. But what he says is music is me, because he's a jazz artist. And I mean, music is everything, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, Dumza, is that how they call you, Dumza?
Yeah, you said it correctly. Even Maswana, you said it correctly.
Because I also saw something else about your name that was interesting. I can't remember now what it is, because I'm a granny.
Maybe it's Kwalo. Kwalo is my clan name.
Okay, maybe that's what I saw.
Yes, yeah, Kwalo is my clan name.
It just comes to my mind now, yeah. And being a jazz artist, Soul Yard Records, that sounds so jazzy.
Yeah, so Soul Yard Records is my personal, it's where everything's formalized. It's my record label. I'm an independent artist, but I'm the only artist there, and happily so. You know?
You are Soul Yard.
I am Soul Yard, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Mandilakhe Gwashu.
Yes.
Now, do they always call you Mandilakhe, or do they shorten your name?
Yes. Some they call me Mandi. Some they call me Menti.
Of course they would. The English speaking people will say Mandy.
Mandy, yes.
Hi, Mandy. Yeah. Mandy. But of course, Mandy is much more appropriate.
Yeah.
Mandy. Yes. I see Ukusasa Arts.
Ukusasa Arts Development.
Yes, because you're in development, but dancer.
Yes.
Because I've seen you move in musical theatre, and I must say something about him. When you send him a message, he immediately replies. I like that.
That's nice.
That is very nice, yeah. And I also see something here about online theatre and dance. Have you done that through COVID or something?
Yes, I think it was 2020.
Because through COVID, we were all supposed to go online.
It was 2020, a project funded by the Mandela Bay municipality. Yes, I was performing along with the Zweni at Masixole during COVID.
Yeah, okay, with Kabiso.
Yes.
And of course, we all know the son of theatre.
Yeah.
Yes. But also now, let's get to your award.
Yeah.
Because what I also read, something you wrote, you love this because he wrote a story. After getting the award, he said more work to be done, more collaborations and more job creation for our artists.
Yes. Yeah, because I believe in this sector, performing arts, you will never grow if you work alone. So you have to collaborate, either with a musician or a poet or a percussionist. As long as you collaborate with anyone, then there will be employment as well for the artist. Because our artists are suffering a lot. And if we don't employ each other, who's going to employ us?
Exactly. And of course, if we don't accommodate one another,
yes.
And also not diss one another, but we have to
find a way to work together.
Yes, and we compliment one another, and we, credit where credit is due, because some people are kind of jealous or something, I don't know. But on the performing art arena, there's so much competition.
Yes.
So that's why I actually like what you're saying there. And also, the collaborations has to happen.
Yeah.
If we don't do that, even our techies, if we don't have techies, we can't have a show. Yeah. If we don't have a mic, we can't even do our presentations on radio. Yeah. Isn't that so, Dumza? We need each other.
Look, competition in itself, there's nothing wrong with it as long as you are doing it in the right way, because you need to see you need to see what other people are doing, and in that you find yourself, you find what it is that but you see, there's a lot of competition out there now. People are competing in a very, very, very wrong way. You compare each other. You say, I'm the best. And you can be the best, but without comparing yourself with anyone else. I know I'm the best at what I do, but not compared to. So, I think if we understand that, it means we know what art is all about.
Exactly. And love who you are.
Absolutely.
And something you said, it's you, yes, Thandile. Yes. You said, be yourself, everyone else is taken. Yes. Be yourself, everyone else is taken.
Yes. Yes, we have to be ourselves. Because once you cease being yourself, you are in fact insulting your creator. Because your creator gives you the personality, the capacity, the capabilities and the skills purposefully, knowing that this creation of mine, here is my plan, and this is how he'll be using all these gifts and skills I've given him. And you choose to follow what other people are doing. You choose to ignore, what you are created in this world to do. And then you wonder why you are not succeeding. Because in those skills and everything that we are given, the success is there. But you may not know it now, but you will get it sometime. But it takes longer for you to be successful, really successful, if you haven't embraced who you are.
Yeah, so and of course we're all made unique. We're uniquely made, exactly. And of course we just cannot exist without one another. We shouldn't compete as such. We should just complement each other. Yeah. And so that's why, a one-man show is fine. But with a one-man show, you still need your mic. You still need your techie. You still need someone who was behind that mic fixing it.
You need to tell somebody that I can't hear myself. You need someone to fix your collar.
There's got to be someone, yes, fix your collar, fix my collar. Yeah. Because when you're sitting there and you've got your earphones and you can't even hear yourself, then you know something's wrong. And you can't always fix it. You can fix it a little bit on your board, but sometimes you need the techie.
I normally see these movies where there's only 2 people and everything is happening in one place. But when the movie is over, you see a lot of names and you're like, what are those people doing? So really it shows that, I mean, perfect example is Bobby McFerrin. He would be alone on stage. But when the show is over, you see all those credits and you're like, he's alone on stage, but there's like 50 something people behind. So, I mean, we are nothing by ourselves.
Exactly.
We are something by other people.
Because you just see the names scrolling.
Yeah.
You know, Dumza, in one workshop, I sometimes do workshops. In one workshop I was doing for artists, I compared their art and themselves to a diamond. And everyone working around them would be the actual miner. Someone will be cutting this diamond, the value chain, the market, the distribution, the actual jeweler, the actual shop, the jeweler shop, the jeweler that is actually perfecting the jeweler. And then the person will be the listener, or the audience would be the person buying the finished product.
Yeah.
So if you take yourself like that as an artist and take your art like that, you would understand that necessity. That when you choose, even when choosing a miner, you choose quality, someone who has all the strengths to mine quality. When you choose your distribution and so on and so forth. So that's the perfect way to approach.
And also lovely analogy, because once that diamond is cut and it's in the ring and you've given the ring to someone, that person gets old. I know, I'm a granny. You even pass a ring on to a grandchild.
Exactly.
It never ends. That diamond actually is one diamond, but so many people was there to make it shine on a different finger, on, whatever. And of course, the diamond cutter, putting those facets, and then you could see the beautiful, brilliant diamond.
Absolutely.
If you think you are going to work alone, the chances are you will never succeed. You won't be successful. Because someone said to me, hey, I can see that you want to be an octopus. You can never be an octopus. Please write on Facebook and ask a request for a bookkeeper. Someone will be doing your books. I did that, and then I stopped dancing. I focused on choreography, and everything now is like smooth.
Yes,
because I'm not doing admin, choreography, directing all by myself, because it won't be successful.
And the whole thing is, you dancing and you need the choreographer, you should find him amongst us.
Yes, exactly.
Us.
Exactly.
In my recent production, Zazi, I called 2 guys from Joburg. One is from here, PE, who was doing he was composing music for me. And then this other guy who was a dramaturge in his production room, was also doing dramaturge for us.
Nice. Yeah.
Very, very essential.
And you get the best from yourself when you do that. Give people who know certain aspects, and then you concentrate on what you best in, and you realize that you really can produce whatever you want, the best of what you want.
As Dumza expression, music is me, and the whole thing with music, of course, we still listen to music that was composed hundreds of years ago, even thousands, and we cannot get away from the fact that the arts are therapeutic, apart from the fact that it forces us to work together, but it also is therapeutic. And if you have the right attitude towards one another, we lift each other up. We have to put each other onto the platform, onto the stage. So I think Isakhono is like a diamond. Isakhono Awards.
Absolutely.
And I'm so glad that you guys were able to get there and actually won the awards, because it does give you a little bit of a push.
And honestly, in all these places we apply for funding from, they always have a section that asks about your recent achievements, recent awards. So that alone is, besides the prize from the award, but that alone gives you points, gives you a certain score.
It's huge, actually.
Yeah, it's huge. And then I'm humbled by the fact that it is the Eastern Cape and here in Gqeberha that you find an institution that will be awarding people like me who do research, policy, work and so on and writing. You don't find that anywhere. And then get a prize in money.
Yeah.
That's so encouraging. So I am really saying big ups to the institution, MBTC, Mandela Bay Theatre Complex, for acknowledging us and pushing us and also making us inspire other people to want to achieve what we will achieve. Because this award comes once. Yeah. You only win it once in your lifetime. Next year, this coming year is other people.
Yes. And you want to say something, Dumza?
Yes, I think it was last year when we had the first winners. I'm not sure. I think it was last year.
It actually was the beginning of this year. It was February.
So what I noticed about these awards is that the institution really knows who's doing what out there, Because when I looked at the winners, it's the people who are really doing the work on the ground, It was not in some awards or even in some funding, you like, who is this? Yeah. I've never heard of this person. What are they doing? Where are they? But I think in Isakhono, I've worked with him. I've seen his work. I know Buzani, even people that weren't before. I think that's a beauty when the institution knows who is doing what in the community or in the art space.
We've got literally like 2 minutes left. So I want you to quickly tell people how they can get hold of you, because I know you're all on Facebook. That's probably the easiest way. And then we are nearly at Christmas. We've got a few days to go to Christmas. So if each of you, and I'm going to start with you, Mandilakhe. Oh, we've got competition there. Someone's stirring a big cup of coffee or something. So Mandilakhe Gwashu. You can find him on Facebook under Mandilakhe Gwashu.
Mandilakhe Gwashu or Sasa Arts Development.
Christmas wishes for out there.
Okay, I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year towards when we're approaching the New Year. Let's spend it with our families and have fun.
Love your families. You can be with family.
Yeah.
Dumza?
I think
that radio voice.
After a long time. I think after a long time for the first time I will be, because I've been in Joburg for 15 years before this year. So I'll be with my family this year, and it's really going to be a special one. And I'm Dumza Maswana on every platform, on Twitter, Dumza Maswana, on Facebook, if you can check my music on YouTube, and my music is available on all platforms, digital platforms. Dumza Maswana, I have 3 albums there, Molo, Celebrating African Song, and Dumza Maswana Live at the Gale Theatre. Thank you.
And you can find him on Facebook, Dumza Maswana.
Yes, yes.
Dumza with a Z.
Yes.
Yeah. And what about you, Thandile?
Yes, Thandile. You get me on Facebook as Petshwa, Thandile, Petshwa, Petshwa, Thandile, Thandile. Yes, for Christmas. Also, I share Dumza's sentiments. We come from a difficult 2 years. So this Christmas season gives us a good excuse to love more, to have more fun, to connect. Sometimes I say I won't be going home because of money, or maybe because for whatever reasons, but I can't not go home this time because we come from a past, we've lost people, we've met as families to bury people and all those things. Now it's time just to enjoy.
Absolutely. And you also said somewhere you love nature and mankind. And mankind is, as you said, you mentioned our Creator. Yes. We were made by Him and we are unique, each of us. So yes, thank you so much. Now our time is really up. And I want to say keep going. Keep the Isakhono name flowing. Keep going. I'm a poet and I know it. I make a rhyme every time. But I want to just say, let us always, always not forget about that great love that brings us together. And that's
absolutely
Christmas time. Celebrate it as you celebrate it, but the love is essential. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
And yes, blessings for the next year's Isakhono winners.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mandilakhe. Thank you, Dumza. And thank you, Thandile. Blessings for all of you.
And Bay TV and the whole team.
Yes, Bay TV, of course,
Bay
is
FM.
another one.
Bay FM.
We work together. We got people at we have people at Bay TV who has gone through Bay FM. Believe you me.
Yeah.
So, time to say goodbye from Marianah Lourens and Art and Entertainment. Ja, Marianah Lourens wat nou groet met Arrivari.